can. You can't hear no echo, can you?
Nope.
Stop fucking recording while I'm doing this.
You figured it out.
Asshole.
It just started.
You an asshole. I'm trying to fix this shit.
You gotta have the clips, man. You gotta have the clips.
Yeah, now it's too dark though. I gotta fix that now. Fuck.
Alright, you got time. Oh, sound's back.
No, you shouldn't be able to hear you.
It's barely, like, at all.
Okay, hold on. I know why. I got to just turn it down. Because I'm deaf, so I can't hear nothing. Alright, now it should be good. Yeah, see, there's no way you can hear yourself.
Nope.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah. I'm going to do that thing where you hold the mic like this and talk real soft and ASMR.
Oh, yeah?
Try to turn you on a little bit. Are we doing... we just talking shit right now?
Yep.
Alright. I don't know why it is so dark now. I honestly have no idea why that's doing that shit now. Hold on. Now. Boom.
There you go.
New studio. New studio.
So, let's make this more intimate. Bring it in.
Yeah, let's get nice and close. Ooh. Hello, guys.
All right. So, welcome back to the Random Shit Talk podcast. I am Myric.
And I'm Eric.
And this is episode 7. It feels like it's been a long time since we've recorded.
It does feel like it's been a long time. We have not set up a schedule still.
I know. But
there's no lag now. Like, as soon as you talk, it's to me. I love this.
Made sure that my Wi-Fi was off, and we're just strictly going off the phone.
That's weird.
It's the house.
That's so weird. Well, do you want to kick us off? You got anything you want to start with?
Dude, I'm drawing a blank.
You're drawing a blank?
I'm going to let you start this.
Do we want to go serious or we want to go funny? What do we want to talk about?
Let's definitely go funny.
Well, all right. We want to go funny here. Okay. Shoot. Why you gotta poke the bear with Israel? Like, what the fuck? No. Funny. Oh, by the way, you have too much time on your hands today. You sent me like 20 Instagram posts.
But they were all funny.
They were all funny, but it took forever to get through them all.
It was like 5.
I was like, what are you doing? I don't have time for this shit. I'm working.
I was chilling.
Clearly, I was like, come on, man. I don't know if I got anything funny. Shoot, putting me on the spot.
I'm trying to think of some of the things I sent you today.
Well, all of them were just us poking fun at stupid shit.
Mostly the glory hole was
the glory hole was good. Did you see the Tom Segura glory hole box you can actually order?
Uh-uh.
Do you know who Tom Segura is, right? He's a comedian. So he's a comedian, but he's also like an investor in Liquid Death.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know what Liquid Death is.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Well, they decided that to make a recycling box that has his face with like this, and that's where you put the can, and it's called Glory Hole.
That's funny.
It's actually, I was like, that's actually a genius marketing if you really think about it.
Making money. There we go.
That's right. Everybody, and it's just a cardboard box.
That's great.
We can talk about how fucking expensive Breezy golf apparel is. Jesus Christ.
What? You buy Breezy golf apparel?
I did not buy... No. I wanted to buy one, and they're $90 for a polo. And I was like, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $90 for a fucking polo.
But, I mean, that's the same price that Good Good's charging for their stuff. That's the same as Foreplay. All those guys charge about $90.
Well, I hate to break it to them. Now that Temu's a thing that everybody knows about... Yeah. Amazon, all them better be running and hiding. They better get scared real quick.
I've always used Shein.
Yeah,
and
same thing.
You can get the non-logo stuff, and then you can go to Ninja Transfer, get your own logo made, pop it on there. Looks great.
That's crazy. Like, it's nowhere near that price.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I don't think the material is as good as they try to portray it as.
Fair enough.
But
so
it is what it is.
On a lighter note, that's not golf related because you got a whole other podcast for that.
Yeah.
Is it me or is the respect for the blowjob just gone away?
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Like no one respects a good blowjob. Like When was the last time, honest? I know you're a married man, so am I. We're not really supposed to talk like this, but they don't watch, let's be honest.
Yeah.
When was the last time you got roadhead? You gotta think about it. It's been too long.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Like, and it's not like we're rich men that has like huge center console vehicles that they can't crawl over. No, fucking lazy.
If we're rich, man, we get it all the time. Let's think about it.
True story. So it's on YouTube to make us pop so that we can get roadhead.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much what it is. That's what they're doing. It's our own GoFundMe for roadhead. That's what it is.
So, man, I have no topics.
You're drawing a blank on me. You leave me hanging here in the lurch. Dude, normally you're the funny one and I'm the serious one.
My mind is like completely. You got to understand. We just got finished with a softball game. We won by 1. Holland had the last at bat, bases loaded, and the girl walks her.
Oh,
and that's how we won the game.
That's no fun.
I so wanted her to get a hit.
That's no fun to do it like that. At least get hit by pitch.
Well, we had one girl get hit in the head. Then another girl get hit, or the same girl got hit twice this game, both at bats.
My kids' on-base percentages are through the roof because I taught them how to make sure they get hit. Jaden gets hit all the time. He gets hit, I would say, four at-bats, at least 2 of them he's getting hit.
Yeah.
He crowds that plate so much.
That's funny. Holland's been hit once, I think, this year. But other than that, she has a really good bat, though. So if we play a pitcher, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is the girl that get hit off. And the girl that was pitching to her threw so hard. And I was like, oh, my God. She's throwing so hard. And Holland has an amazing bat. Just not accurate. And she was so scared when Holland got up there. The very first at bat, we did the show bunt. So she showed bunt on the first pitch, and the girl was rattled from then on out. And then, because they all know she can hit, and they were just like, and I was like, come on, this is the time to get the grand slam. Just do it. But
just once for Dad, just so he has something to Instagram post about, right?
I don't know. I don't really post anymore. I've kind of lost my urge to post.
Well, you've got a resurgence of Snapchat ever since I joined.
I know. I really haven't been on that very much either.
I fucking hate having all this social media.
It's really not that bad. It's funny. Like I think when you're younger, it's bad because it can get you in a lot of trouble. Oh, now that you're older, you're like, yeah, I don't care. And now I think also with the way society is, like you have so many people who I don't even think girls do anything anymore with guys. I think it's all like, go to my OnlyFans page. And so you don't really have to worry about anything ever happening because they're like, oh, we're not going to do this in person. You can just pay me money to look at pictures of me or a video of me. And I'm just like, really? People, that's what we're doing.
So, okay, I got a topic for you that we've already touched on. And I had a knockdown drag-out fight with a buddy who he disagrees with me strongly. I don't know how he can disagree. Okay. You and I have worked most of our life.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say we get divorced. Okay. And let's say on that route, you've already been snipped, I get snipped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we each or one of us meets a rich broad. Let's say, let's call her, what do we call her? That was New Jersey. Let's call her Jersey. Let's just call her Jersey. Okay. And she is this high-end CEO woman who makes a shit ton of money, has no kids, doesn't want any more kids, but she just wants to be a good stepmom to the ones you already have, right? So the dream scenario where she just wants to be involved and not be called mom, but maybe be called a nickname, not taken as, Is it possible for that woman to also be a softie at home? Or can women not turn it off the way men can't turn it off?
What do you mean?
So, like, you know how men, you and I are both the breadwinners. We both provide for our families, majority of it.
Yeah.
And you and I, at least, we're the rare breed that when we come home, it's not like all of a sudden we become these huge sensitive bitches where our wives take care of us and hold us and all that shit. Now, that is more common nowadays where men can do that. I don't know how they do that and still get it up, but they do it. Do you think women can be hard asses and be CEOs and crazy out in the workforce and then come home and be a big old softie and being taken care of by her man when she comes home if he's a stay-at-home dad? Let's say he's just a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
I agree. I absolutely think so too. I think that it's more likely for a woman to be a softie at home and a hard ass outside. But for some reason, I get this argument that if you're a CEO, if you're that powerful, you just can't turn it off.
I don't know. Because when you watch, which again, it's movies. When you watch movies, that's the same issue that the women have too. Like if they're powerful out in the world, when they come home, they're powerful. Like their kids have issues with them because they're like, and they can't control them because they're like trying to be powerful like they are at work. And their kids are like, yeah, I'm gonna go ask dad. And they're like still the same way. So then they portray power when they're at home, and the movie ends up being the mother and the father fighting, and they split up because of whatever. So,
but I think my opinion of knowing women a little bit older, and you do too, where they've been the provider for so long, they just want someone to take care of them when they walk through the door.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to be that at home. I don't even think men really want to be that at home. Like you and I would much rather sign out and go, take care of it.
Yeah.
But we can't. It's not feasible.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of a deeper topic, but I don't know how it wouldn't work. Like I don't see a negative side to getting yourself a jersey and taking care of Jersey when she comes home. I think you and I both would excel at that.
So I don't think so. I think I'd be horrible at it.
Really?
I think I'd be horrible at it.
You'd want to be equal? Fuck that.
Oh, no. I'm not equal. I want to be pampered.
You would be in every way except when she walks through the door.
Yeah. See, I want it all the time, always. That's how it has to be.
Okay. All right.
But that's because we've done our time. So
yes.
You have to add that in there. If we hadn't done our time, then it'd be different. Like, hey, you know what? I'll take care of everything.
Yes. We would be very much more Andrew Tate, like, no, bitch, it's me. Where it's like, no, you want to be a feminist? Feel free. You're an idiot. As you said in our last clip, why would you want that? But go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. All right. So let's talk about something funny that you sent me that I just remembered. Where you got a CEO man, and she comes home and finds him cheating, and then she gets handed 20 grand and goes, I'm just going to go shopping. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Why can't women be more like that? And at what point, how much money do you have to make before your wife becomes that?
It's generational wealth. And on top of that, though, I think for her, in that aspect, she didn't really probably care about him. So she was like, oh, do what you need to do as long as I'm still getting my money. Now, there was probably a prenup signed before that. So she knew if she split, she's not getting any money. But since she's not going to split, she's like, hey, I'm going to get some more stuff. I'll be back. Finish up here. So
why do you think there's not more prenups about infidelity? Because most prenups, infidelity voids the contract. Nowadays, it's more often like Elon, I believe, had it in his that if I cheat, you still don't get all my shit. I think that should be more in there.
Really?
I do. I think that because I almost think it's a setup. And what I mean by that is I don't mean like girls going to other girls saying, hey, go sleep with him so I get all of his money. It's more so I'm going to give you all of it. Then we're going to get married and I'm going to turn the tap off. Let's see how long you can go without cheating. And then when you cheat, I'm going to take everything.
But I think that happens regardless if you have something or not. They always turn the tap off.
But I think that it would be less of a money grab if you had something in place.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just turn the tap off because you're married?
No, I don't think it's just because you're married. I just think that it's everything, like life in general. Like we've already talked about it, and you get comfortable, and you're just like.
You think it's a power move?
You don't make it a priority.
Yeah. Yeah, we have already touched on this, but the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm like, why don't more men protect themselves?
I don't know. It just like, for instance, in my situation, if it was me, I'd be like, I'm out. because I mean I've already been divorced, so what's up?
It ain't that bad the first time. Actually, it was fucking horrible. Let's be honest.
It just depends on who the person is, right?
Let's be clear. We both know as bad. So let me ask you this question. Let's ask a funny question that's more personal. Okay. We know who your baby mama is, okay? You and I both know who she is.
Uh-huh.
Theoretically, worse or better, mine?
Tawana?
No, you think Tawana beats Whitney?
Oh, she's the devil.
I'm well aware, but we also know who.
The first baby's not mine, nor the second. Come on, man. Come on.
That's fair. All right. I was trying to be relatable. That's fair. I think mine would be worse with newcomers, though. True, but yours wasn't bad about newcomers. Like she did. I mean, she was bad, but she wasn't horrible. I feel like mine would be the worst about newcomers.
But the reason why she wasn't horrible was because there was like we've always talked about, the golden dick rule. You will never have it again. Ever. I don't give a shit if God himself says, hey, you're either going to sleep with her or you're going to hell. I'm going to be like, hey, Satan, can I bring hot dogs, marshmallows, keep the fire going? Iraq wasn't that bad. Shit, that's what would happen. Like, what the? I hate her.
That's fair. Passion. Golden dick rule. Golden dick rule.
And now that the kids are older, I could. Normally, people are like, "Oh no, you shouldn't be like that. Your kids, you have to show some type of respect toward your ex." And I'm like, now that they're older and they've brought it up and we've had conversations about it, and I feel like they've been groomed from 13 on to believe that this is the story that happened. And no matter what they know is true, they're still like, oh, it's our mom. We kind of believe her. In my frame of mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to speak my truth now. Fuck that bitch.
Fair.
Blank period.
That's fair. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how you went as long as you did keeping your mouth shut. You and I have had countless conversations on that.
Yeah. Because of the fact that I had kids and I was doing out of respect for them. And then now that they're 18 and they're older, and we've had arguments and had talks about this, and they were just like, well, this is what she said, and we believe her. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even telling you anything. I'm telling you to go back and think about things that happen. Who were you riding with when you see me on your motorcycle and you hadn't met my spouse? Oh, we were riding with her and the guy she cheated on you with, but they were just friends. And I'm like, really?
You're too old for that now. Yeah, you're too old.
Yeah, you're too old. You know better.
You're not naive no more. Yeah.
So I was like, at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to speak my truth from now on.
It's never going to change no matter
anybody
what.
that asks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that pedestal. Me and my wife have had that conversation. Like, I don't want to say it's not fair, but it's almost unhealthy sometimes how there's a pedestal that they get put on that no matter what they do, they're in the right. And I'm like, that, no, because you're teaching them such wrong things. Like, even though I love my wife and we're still together and everything, but it's like that pedestal can sometimes be a negative. I know that there needs to be a respect factor, but that pedestal can definitely teach them horrible habits.
Yeah. So, well.
Speaking of which, almost there, Granddad?
A couple of more months. She will be. So it's February. She's due on Drew's birthday. So.
Oh, that's adorable.
A couple more. I think she'll go either first kid. I think she'll go past it.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
That's what's up. We got names picked out?
I don't think she does. At first they were going to do, like, if it was a boy, it was going to have an R name after Randon. And then if it was a girl, it had an M name after Mackenzie. And I was just like, I was that kid that got screwed over in the name department. So I think you should, like, give that kid their own name.
Yeah.
That would be the smart thing to do.
I'm a fan of that. I hate juniors. I fucking hate that stuff. I hate continuing the letter.
Yeah.
Never understood that either. Like, I got a family, my cousins are all J's. Their mom and dad are all J's. At one point, all the dogs were J's. Like, I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm like, that would annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah, and it would make everything more expensive because when you buy like the alphabet things for like different things that you have to do, you have to buy a ton of freaking J's.
Yeah,
why would you not pick a different letter so that way you can buy one and you're good to go?
Absolutely. Make sure there are no duplicates in the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. So,
yeah. No, I agree with you
that's
there.
us showing our Jewish side.
Yeah, we are at. Hey, al whatever the fuck it is.
All you can eat salad bar. That's how we said it in the military. And if they don't like it, fuck them.
Oh, man.
Great times.
Weird times.
We're getting canceled for sure after this one.
Weird times. We should have been canceled like 4 episodes ago. Jesus Christ. I don't even care. We're actually starting to get some real viewership, too. I'm like, shit.
I know.
It's like, I got to be careful what I say. We're starting to get actual viewers. I'm like, oh, man.
It'll be all right.
I don't know any of them. Wherever we live, the chances of us seeing any of them, please.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. I've met, so far, from YouTube, I've met 4 people that I watch.
Oh, yeah?
And Bubby was by far my favorite.
Oh, he's Bubby.
Bubby was by far my favorite.
Bubby's the fucking best.
I kind of knew Micah before he was on YouTube, but not really. Like, just kind of knew who he was, but that was pretty cool.
Bubby, because Bubby's one of us.
Yeah, I want to meet Roger Steele. Like, by far, my favorite influencer. He's hilarious.
I think your priorities are fucked. I want to meet Paige.
It wasn't all that.
I want a golf lesson. I don't know what you're talking about.
She was in Dallas on... it might have been like right before COVID.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And she just kind of let us play through because she was recording and stuff.
Yeah.
So still great, but that's about it. But they've all been golfers too. That's the other thing. So I haven't met anybody influencer or just like random people.
I don't know if I'd really
want to. They all play golf around this area.
I'll be honest with you.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Like, I wanted to do that meetup with Bob Ellsworth where you, me, and two other boys where we go, and I looked at the fucking price. And I said, you're out of your mind. Like, they're just YouTubers. Yeah. I'm not paying almost $3,000 to go play golf with them.
Yeah. But it's not really to play with them. It's because it's paying for your room.
No, it doesn't pay for the hotel.
Really?
No, it just pays for there. It just pays for there. You have to go get your own room, your own flight, all that shit.
Well, where are you playing it?
Well,
where are you playing
the last one they just did was in Chicago, and I was gonna fly your ass up, and then me, Kay, and my buddy Scott, we're gonna meet you because I'd already told the other two about it. I was gonna surprise your ass, and then when it came out at $2,800 for a foursome, I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not paying $2,800, and I gotta pay you to fly your punk ass up here." I was like, "No."
So it had to be a pretty. I'm trying to think. It had to be a PGA course.
It's 27. It was 27 holes, which yes, that's more than 18. But I mean, okay, so you're paying an extra $50 to play an extra 9. But on top of that, they feed you while you're there, and that's great. And they party, and they probably provide alcohol, and that's all wonderful. But it's just, to me, it's not worth it. To me, I was like, yeah, I mean, but again, that's the cheapness.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing wrong with that. I think
I'd
rather
love
just
salad.
go play Payne's Valley.
I would much rather just go play Payne's. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would much rather do that.
We've reached the 25-minute mark.
So are we going to wrap it up, and then are we going to do the old story time?
We'll wrap it up. Are you ready to do story time?
If I'm going to be the one doing it tonight, probably not. I got to get a couple things in line to make sure, get my facts right to make sure it's a nice, cohesive story.
Yeah. No worries. We can knock it out and have it posted on Thursday.
All right, so we're gonna keep going with this format that we talked about. Tuesdays, us just talking stupid shit. Thursdays, our story time, where it's really gonna get popping. And if we don't get canceled on Thursdays, I don't know what the hell we're doing wrong.
We might be doing something right.
We're trying to get YouTube to cancel us, but it ain't happening. Well, for all the random shit talk and all the lovely, great new entry on our shorts. Good job on that. It looks great. You did a great job with the toilets.
I do what I can.
I appreciate you. Well, with all the stupid shit and all the random shit, I'm Eric. He's Myric.
I'm Myric.
Peace.
Peace.